Thailand to help rescue 12 Filipinos trafficked to a scam compound in Myanmar. Nakakulong na si Guo Huaping. May executive order na din ang Pangulo tungkol sa POGO ban. Sa inaasahan ko pong huling hearing ng komite na ito, I want to zoom out and I want to take a broader and more bird's eye perspective of the destructive, toxic, and criminal phenomenon that is POGO. Guo Huaping is only one manifestation of this phenomenon. And at this point, I leave her in the hands of our justice system. Pero mahalagang sinupin at siyasatin ang POGO para di na makaulit ang mga masasamang loob. With the indulgence of my colleagues, I wish to present the findings of my team on the question of the use of POGOs for espionage activities. Noong nakaraang hearing, pinakita ko ang interview ng aking opisina sa isang Wang Fugue. Referring to the previous documentary of Al Jazeera, pinalaliman niya ang pagkakilala natin sa isang Shi Zhijiang. Itong si Shi Zhijiang ang nagsabi na kasama niyang foreign intelligence agent, si Guo Huaping. My team conducted a deep dive research on Shi Zhijiang. His first known record in the Philippines was on December 10, 2011. We have learned that Shi Zhijiang was initially the subject of a 2014 court order for running an illegal casino. According to the court judgment, quote, the People's Protectorate of the Economic and Technological Development Zone of Yantai City presented the charges as follows. Shi Zhijiang, at large, established private lottery platforms in the Philippines under the names New Asia, Wanda, D1, and Tang Club without government approval. Close quote. Sa makatuwid po, ang dahilan po ng 2014 niya na kaso ay ang mga activities sa Pilipinas simula 2011. Noon pong July 2015, it was reported in the media that there was a raid on Chonghua General Enterprises Corporation, isang korporasyon na pagmamayari ni Shi Zhijiang na naging mitsa ng deportation ng 154 na tao. Mga kaibigan, according to my informants, if you have a warrant in China, it is very hard to move around. You cannot get a new passport. You cannot go to China unless mayroong nag-ayos sa'yo na matataas na tao. At di umano, ang dahilan kung bakit ito naaayos ay dahil nga kinukuha sila bilang intelligence asset. Ayon nga po kay Shi Zhijiang, siya po ay na-recruit bilang intelligence asset to work for the Chinese Communist Party. Hindi malayong isipin na totoo ang sinasabi ni Shi na na-recruit siya sa Pilipinas ng isang Ma Dongli noong last quarter ng 2016. We were able to confirm from Ma Dongli's travel records that he was indeed here 4 times during the last quarter of 2016. Sakto po, October 2016, nabigyan ng bagong passport naman si Shi. It was also around this time that Shi Zhijiang changed his visa to a CESA visa. A few months later, or in mid-2017, nabuo na ang plano para sa Yatay New City Project o ang Shwe Koko, kung saan naligtas ng opisina ko si Elias Rita noong namang 2022. Magkasama po si Ma Dongli at itong si Shi Zhijiang sa project na ito. Very interestingly, it is a documented fact that state-owned enterprises affiliated with the Communist Party of China were part of Yatay from the start. In short, Xi Zhejiang worked intimately with Beijing after 2016. It was not just in Yatay. Mr. Xi was also part of Cambodia's Dara Sakor Economic Zone, together with the Union Development Corporation, a state-backed Chinese firm. Noong 2017, despite the 2014 case involving activities here in the Philippines and completely oblivious to his espionage activities here, Mr. Xi was given a 9G visa by the Bureau of Immigration. Mga kaibigan, namayagpag po sa Pilipinas at sa Cambodia itong si Mr. Xi. Naging 5 na po ang kanyang pangalan. Ang 4 pa ay Xi Lungkay, Tang Lungkay, Tang Trangkay, at Dilan Xi. But he continued activities together with the Chinese Communist Party. I want to point out that Xi's documented links in the Philippines are via CESA. At mamaya ay tatanungin ko ang CESA tungkol dyan. My team has sought to speak to Xi Zhejiang in prison, together with our police attaché in Bangkok, Colonel Dominador Matalang. Shout out po kay Colonel Matalang for his able assistance to my team from the rescue in 2022 until today. While we have been prevented from accessing Xi Zhejiang, sa aming pananaliksik at pagtatanong, nabigyan po kami ng ilang mga impormasyon na magpapatunay na hindi ordinaryo ang access ng taong ito. These files, from my understanding, are available only to police officers or those granted special access to classified government information. Xi Zhejiang has access to the files of Guo Huaping and the members of her family. Dahil according to him, Guo Huaping is an intelligence agent. He has released some of these files for the Senate hearing. Nagimbal din ako sa impormasyon which confirms some of my earlier theories that scam cities are used to sow disinformation campaigns to influence hearts and minds. Mukhang hindi lang sugal, scamming at trafficking ang pakay ng mga compound na ito, kundi fake news din. Di ako magtataka kung yung mga atake sa akin at sa mga kasamahan ko, gaya ni Senator Sherwin, ay galing din sa mga POGO. I will share some of this information later as I question the agencies. Mga kasama, make no mistake about it. Sa 2 taon na hearing, 4 na taon kung kasama ang 18th Congress hearings tungkol sa social costs ng POGO na nagbunsod ng expose sa Pastilla scam, one thing is clear, POGO is a monster. Siya ay halimaw na gumagawa ng human trafficking, money laundering, torture, at espionage. Pero sino ang bumusog sa halimaw na ito? Mga kaibigan, this photo was given to us by one of our key informants, and it further deepens what we already know. Michael Yang is a key actor in Chinese intelligence operations here. Michael Yang nasangkot sa Pharmally and, if the reports are accurate, sa drug operations dito. Michael Yang, the economic advisor ng dating Pangulo. Ginatasan na tayo, pinagtaksilan pa. Friends, I want to show you how Chinese communist propaganda is conducted right under our noses. Specifically, in a spa beside Newport City, here in Pasay. Itong Yatay Spa was once associated with Xi Zhejiang, but we have no knowledge if he still has controlling interest. Nagpamasahe po doon ang aking informants a few weeks ago, and they took a photo of this QR code that was freely available in the buffet area. Ito po ang sumambulat nung kinlik namin ang QR code. A Telegram group called Hongsheng, sounds familiar ba? To support overseas bosses. I don't know if this is the Hongsheng of Guo Huaping in Bamban, but hardly anything surprises me anymore at this point. It also has a video containing a mishmash of anti-US statements and a call to serve the motherland. Here is the video.
要想把中国出名是吧？这是痴心妄想，怎么可能呢？他有点不自量力，不思悔改，信口雌黄，自作多情，痴心妄想，厚颜无耻，罔顾事实，颠倒黑白，不自量力而大言不惭，竹篮打水一场空。美国号称自己是全世界自由的灯塔，但这灯塔似乎不怎么亮。无论走到哪里，祖国在你身后。
鸿盛与您合作。
Groovy pa ng music, no? At hindi po ito tago. Hindi po ito secret na access ng informants kung nagpamasahe at nagbuffet pagkatapos. Salamat po. As my colleagues arrive, I will ask them if they have opening statements. So for now, I call on the committee secretary to call on the resource persons and administer the oath to those who haven't taken it yet.
Good morning, everyone. For the record, the